So you've seen the girls making 6 and 7 figures a year on OnlyFans, but what nobody is talking about is the men quietly making as well 6 to 7 figures a year. And this is the new wave. And I've actually been a successful OnlyFans model before. I'm gonna throw up some numbers here. I believe this is like 21,000 my first month that I launched with zero experience ever. I did it totally wrong. Roughly $64,000 in my first 3 months. Again, as a total beginner, total newbie to OnlyFans, I had no idea what I was doing. Rather, my first month, when I made that first $21,000, I had about 20,000 followers on Instagram. So right now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna break down all of the basics that you need to know to succeed as a male creator from somebody that has experience of getting hundreds of millions of views across social media and making hundreds of thousands of dollars on OnlyFans. So check it out. It's not taboo anymore for male creators to get onto OnlyFans. This is the same thing that it was for females. You know, back in 2018 for females, it was a little bit taboo. Fast forward 2020, 2021, the females are making millions of dollars a year. So the first thing I'm going to cover on how to be actually a successful creator is to master basically the 4 main pillars. These are the ones that I like. First being Instagram, second TikTok, third Twitter, number 4 Reddit. Now, when I personally started this myself, I only focused on Instagram. But what I did was posted high quality videos. I also had a high quality physique. So the very first thing I actually want to say before you even do social media marketing, you need to have a physique. You need to be in good shape. You need to have something that stands out that is you, whether that's your attractive face, your attractive body, the way that you dress, your personality, because if you're talking on camera, that's going to have an effect. Find what it is first before you get into all these social media strategies that sets you apart and utilize that in almost every single video or photo that you post. This is what's going to help you to actually break through, to uniqueify you. People stop scrolling on videos when it's, whoa, what the hell is that? That's why the news works. People stop for breaking news. It's always negative. It's always bad, but it's crazy. It stands out. It pops. 6ix9ine actually is a great example of this. Back when he was making music, rainbow hair, rainbow grills, number 6ix9ine tatted on his face, 6ix9ine all over his body, everything. Do you need to go that route? No, I'm just using a hyper example here to let you know exactly what it is that's going to help you to stand apart. Because you can't just be shirtless, stand in front of a camera and expect millions of dollars. You need to have either a personality, the physique, your lighting looks great, because your physique could be the best in the world. I've seen models where I'm like, I don't understand it. This person just clearly doesn't get it. Their physique looks incredible on camera, their face looks great, but they're just not getting the views because they're not utilizing their uniquifying quality that's really going to get them to stand out. Because in this day and age, especially for male creators, how many fitness influencers are there? So you need to uniquify yourself to separate from just fitness influencers over here who are shirtless, giving advice on do this exercise, blah, 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 to somebody that actually has sex appeal, personality, interest, charisma. Personality is going to be one of the biggest things. So that could be talking on video. It could be you doing something, a unique skill. That's what you need before you start making any of your videos in order for them to get views and possibly go viral. Now, the next thing, before you get into any of the marketing, you need to have your OF profile completely optimized. So that's the cover photo, your profile photo, how much content you have in the vault. Like if I were somebody to just start, I would want at least 50 pieces of content in the vault and have at least 20 to 50 pieces of content posted onto the profile. This needs to be a variety, videos and photos, whether they're shirtless or whether you're going to get into the more spicy stuff, depending on which type of page you're going to use, if you're going to use a paid page or a free page. But you need to have all of that content ready so that once you get the traffic, you're not scrambling. Now, that first month that I started, when I made $21,000, I believe, that I had pretty much no content. I was scrambling to get content ready as soon as possible. But had I put the horse in front of the cart and not the opposite of that, I would have been prepared and would have been able to capitalize on the traffic that I was getting. I got a lot of traffic that first month. But had I prepared beforehand with the content, with the profile, I would have made significantly more. Sorry to cut you off here, but if you are a male creator and you're looking for a free consultation call, yes, with me on the phone, just so I can help you out with your marketing, your Instagram, your TikTok, OnlyFans, all of that, so that you can make the most amount of money possible. I'm doing this for free. Try and take advantage now before, this starts getting booked up. There's going to be something in the description, either my Instagram or my WhatsApp, whatever piece of contact that is there. The longer this video is up, though, the more booked up I'm going to be. So I'll do it for right now. I can say that right now when I posted this video, but we'll see with time. So if you want that, Again, it's in the description. So when I was doing this, I did this the laziest route possible. I had no strategy, no idea, no plan, and still made that $21,000 in the first month. You are fresh. You're able to do this. You can prepare. You can bring your personality out on camera and hopefully crush me when it comes to how much money you're going to make either on your first month or your next month when you start to apply some of these things that I'm mentioning here to make you stand out in social media, get the traffic, and have your profile on OnlyFans actually ready so that you can convert all of those fans into dollars. So the next most important thing, you need to have your Instagram profile optimized. This is probably where you're going to be driving the most amount of your traffic. So what does the bio say? What is going to be your landing page? Now, there's a few options out there. There's obviously Linktree. I don't like Linktree for this. Personally, I like link.me. You can have a nice profile created with a photo of yourself, the little social media icon for the OnlyFans, plus a photo below it. It's like a large icon of yourself looking a little bit sexual, but still permitted on Instagram. You do not want to break violations there and get your Instagram account banned. That's the one I like. It just looks cleanest. And when it comes to the profile on your Instagram, what you're going to need is the proper profile photo, something attractive. We want to see what it is that makes you different. So probably your physique. If you're a guy here watching this, your physique needs to be in tip-top shape. So have that clearly highlighted on your profile. And additionally, what you can have is actually story highlights on your profile. Don't post directly your OF link on your stories. Use your link.me or whatever subsidiary link that you're using, Linktree or whatever it is. But once you post that, you actually want to save it to story highlights. Then this way, below your profile, you'll have 3 or 4 different sets of story highlights so that when people go to your page because of a viral video, they're going to go through those previous story highlights and get an idea of, okay, yeah, this person is definitely doing the OF. Wow, this is some great content. You know, it just kind of feels like a sneak peek behind the scenes. That's kind of what stories are really good for. So the profile on Instagram, the link.me or whatever other platform you're going to use, the OnlyFans profile, the content in the vault, all of this needs to be handled perfectly before you start to get the traffic. And when it comes to the content volume that you're going to be posting on your social media, you should be posting daily. That's a given. Okay. If you're going to be using all 4 different social media platforms, I am only going to touch on Instagram for right now. The other 3 I will put in another video. If you'd like to see that, let me know down in the comments. But you should be posting daily, at least 1 reel per day, if not 1 reel and 1 photo. The more content you post, the more opportunity that you get to actually succeed. But more importantly, because that's damn obvious, is the amount of experience that you get. Because if you're filming in different environments, you film one video one day outside underneath of a tree, you film another video in your bathroom, you film another video in your kitchen, you film one while you're talking, you film one, a skit, you film one that's a selfie video, you film one that's a tripod video, you film one with this lighting or that lighting. You tested out about 8 to 10 different formats of content. From that, you're going to notice there's probably going to be between 1, 2, or 3 different pieces of content that seem to perform really well. Guess what you do after that? You continue producing that form of content while also still testing some other ideas because you don't want to leave a possible banger idea that's going to make you go super viral, but you're going to start organizing your content to focus on the things that are already working. So the more content that you post, the more opportunities that you have to try different ideas and find out what it is that's going to work for you. So if you're a male OnlyFans creator and you're looking for help, I actually offer a free audit of your Instagram, your TikTok, your OnlyFans, 100% for free. You can find the contact information below. I'm going to say WhatsApp for right now, but I think I might change that. Might be my Instagram. Reach out to me. We'll get on a call and I'll do it absolutely for free for you. And if you enjoyed this content, this is my first video on this channel. I will be creating a lot more content about marketing, OnlyFans, making money, all of that good stuff. Make sure to subscribe below and I'll see you in the next video.